let's just say perhaps some of you are distracted because you have a major project deadline that's awaiting you when you return from this event. And that's sort of preoccupying you. Or maybe some of you didn't get to eat lunch and you're hungry. So you're wondering when the next break is where you can get something to eat. Or maybe you stayed up too late last night, you didn't get enough sleep, and you're feeling tired and you're having trouble focusing. Or maybe you had a difficult conversation with someone at home or an argument, and that's kind of still ruminating in your head. But the point is that there are many calls on our energy. So simply having someone's time, we're all here, we've shown up, it's been scheduled, it doesn't guarantee that I actually have your energy. So evaluating the value added at work by the number of hours worked, it's not a good strategy. So what we want to be after is having someone's time and their energy. And working longer hours continuously is not a way to measure how much value someone's bringing to work. The way to think about that is when they're engaged at work, what's the value they bring? In fact, there's a point of very clear diminishing returns working longer hours continuously. So we want to shift away from that paradigm as well. Okay, so far I've been talking a lot about energy, but to be clear, the way we define energy is as it's defined in physics, simply as the capacity to do work. So with more energy, you can get more done. So these are our objectives for all of you. We want to help you accomplish more in less time to be more efficient at a higher level of engagement with a better quality of life. Now, the last line is something that gets bantered around a lot in organizations, work-life balance, yada, yada, yada. But we take this last line very seriously because in terms of energy, work and home are inextricable. Is there any doubt that if there's some really stressful work event that you don't bring that home and vice versa? So we need to stop the separation and think about it more as an integrated whole. The other part about this last line is that very often what we hear from the people that we work with is that when demand goes up, it's our personal lives that take the hit. That's what we're willing to sacrifice in order to get things done. And again, not a good strategy for high performance, and certainly not a sustainable one. Okay, so these are our objectives, and in terms of human energy, we often think of energy as one-dimensional. So you have your car, you fill it up with gas, and you're good to go. But human beings, we are much more complicated than that. So we require 4 different types of energy. None of them are sufficient on their own, and all of them are necessary to perform at your best. So what are the 4 types of energy? The first is physical. So physical is the quantity of your energy. It's literally how much fuel you have in your tank. The physical energy is the energy upon which every other dimension of your energy rests. So if your physical energy is compromised, every other aspect of your energy is compromised too. Now, physical energy is made up of 4 components. So think to yourself what the 4 might be. You can say it out loud. Nutrition. Rest, very good. Usually groups don't get rest because it's what we don't do, but whoever said that, yay. So nutrition, rest, fitness I heard, and what else? Sleep. So those are the 4 components that make up your physical energy. Okay, the next source of energy is emotional.